Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question. Aphids kind of bad this year.
Oh, yes, especially on some of the softer tissued plants. My sunflowers are one of the best examples, and I have found them on other things. Aphids are, they should be pounded enough by raindrops to knock them off. No, they hunker down pretty good, and as soon as the rain quits beating on them, they keep right on working those plants. I would just simply say a limited check when you walk around. They could be on your roses, they could be on various annuals, perennials, and so on. I don't think anybody has to panic, but I do know that I have seen them on a number of succulent flowering stems is the way to put it, either on the flower or the stem itself. And then, it's just, they are out in terms of things getting knocked off. I think it's safe to say, at least as I've been looking around, there's fewer red spider or spider mites on plants this year because the rain does knock them off onto the ground. And that's great good fortune. But the scale insects, as long as these plants that are affected by scale are growing in very succulent tissue and so on, I've seen the expansion of scale problems just, quadruple their normal numbers of things. One of them is in my own backyard, or was in my own backyard. I had a hedge of a type of euonymus that had scale. It had been, let's just say, kept in check, but not carefully enough. And when this spring came on, it just literally sucked the life out of the plant. Of course, I was kind of tired of it. I could have cut it back such that it could regrow, but I thought, let's do the whole job. But so just keep an eye on your yard with various things. So many things are starting to regrow. Taxus and hemlock, many of the perennials and things, and so on. So keep an eye on things as you walk around.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com